New products are important to sustain growth, increase revenue and profits, as well as replace obsolete items. For example, Procter and Gamble spend a considerable amount of money each year developing new products. They have 8,000 employees, 1,000 holders of PhDs, 26 innovation facilities around the world, and in 2012, they spent $2 billion on R&D, which stands for research and development. In case you're wondering, Procter and Gamble owns famous brands like Vicks, Oral-B, Crest, Gillette, Lacoste, Boss, Olay, CoverGirl, Old Spice, Pampers, and a lot of other products. Oh, also Head and Shoulders. Now, remember, each of these businesses that Procter and Gamble owns, these are all examples of strategic business units. In case you're wondering, what is a product? Everything, both favorable and unfavorable, that a person receives in an exchange. A product is made up of goods as well as services, and there are three layers of a product. There's the core product, there's the actual product, and there's the augmented product. The actual product includes the brand name, quality, styling, features, and packaging, whereas the augmented product is made up of the warranty, after-sales service, delivery credit options, installation, trading, support, and service. Imagine your birthday's coming up and you've been waiting to buy that brand new phone, right? You're super excited, you're ready. You go into the store, you have a chat with the service person, you purchase your brand new phone. Now, the core product is the phone itself. It gives you the ability to make phone calls, send messages, go online, download apps. Now, the actual product is made up of the branding. So maybe you bought a Google Pixel or an iPhone or a Samsung. Now, the quality is the perceived quality as well as the real quality in this case. Styling, the way it looks, the features, all the cool things it can do. Packaging, which is the way it looks and feels from the outside. If you think about it, product begins the moment that you pick up your new item. Now, if you're looking at augmented product, so these are the warranty after sale service. Now, most products in Australia do come with a 1 year warranty, but some products may have a longer warranty attached to it. And the after sale service is a service that you might get from the company you bought it from, or perhaps the manufacturer, depending on the type of warranty. And this also includes installation, training, and support services. Sometimes when you buy certain products, say a television or a dishwasher, there can be additional services the company can sell to you where they come in, remove your old dishwasher, and install the new one as part of their overall product offering. In terms of importance of new products, Gillette has a history of introducing new shaving systems before sales of the previous generation begins to decline. The key thing to remember here is for businesses, rather than waiting for a product to completely stop selling, it makes a lot more sense to give your customers something new, something potentially better, so that they don't end up switching to potentially your competitor for that something new and something better. Product development is the creation of marketable new products and processes of converting applications for new technologies into marketable products. Basically, meaning creating stuff that we can sell. An approach that is taken to come up with ideas is brainstorming. Brainstorming is the process of getting a group to think of unlimited ways to vary a product or solve a problem. I'm a big believer in brainstorming. I think the more people we can get to focus in on a concept or an idea or a problem, and then take away the barriers or boundaries in terms of how to go about solving it, will lead to some really interesting ways of potentially coming up with better solutions that wouldn't be considered otherwise. For example, in developing a commercially viable light bulb, Edison went through over 10,000 prototypes before getting it right. Later, Edison became famous for saying, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I have not failed once. I have succeeded in proving that those 10,000 ways will not work." Basically saying, it doesn't matter how many ideas you came up with which didn't work, you just needed to work once. So, next time you're trying to solve a problem, think about potentially brainstorming it with a group of people. You'll get the ridiculous ideas. You'll get the, maybe ideas. You'll get some ideas which are just not possible today due to lack of various factors like finances, skill set, time, capability. But the important thing to remember is you just need that one good idea. For Nike, it took them 4 years of research and development, which resulted in the Nike Flyknit, a line of shoes knitted like socks that made the Time magazine's best invention of 2012. As good marketers of the future, we have to be aware of the global issues in new product development. In particular, increasing globalization of markets and of competition provides a reason for multinational organizations to consider new product development from a worldwide perspective. These global issues can include social challenges. Think about it from a social challenge perspective. Just because we've created a product which is perfect for one market or one part of the world, it doesn't mean the need or want is universal for all countries. Different countries are at different stages of economic development, and the need and want we have might not have developed in enough other countries to create a viable target market. Technical challenges. Think about it. Technical challenge. Now, this one seems easy enough to solve, but look at it this way. Every time you go traveling overseas or you've bought an electronic device from overseas, they tend to have a different plug point and occasionally different voltages as well, which can really affect the products and their outcome. Legal and regulatory challenges. Think about it. From a legal or regulatory challenge perspective, different countries have different requirements from an environmental perspective or an industry which might be protected, and that also causes a lot of issues. Distribution challenges, that some products we develop may not be very easy to distribute. For example, if you're selling products in Australia, you can go to the large retail stores or large grocery stores like Coles and Woolies, and you've basically got national coverage. But if you go to a country like India, where they don't have one or two centralized stores, then it can be really difficult to get our products into all the cities. We may have to deal with multiple retail stores. And of course, there's also promotional challenges too. Certain things that work well in Australia just may not translate very well overseas. Now, if you're wondering what is fair trade, Fair trade is an institutional arrangement designed to help producers in developing countries achieve better trade conditions. An example of a company that has done pretty good work in this particular field is Starbucks. So, Starbucks has been working with fair trade globally since 2000, and Starbucks has also funded more than $14 million to fair trade cooperatives as part of an ongoing commitment to helping farmers to manage risk and also strengthen their business.